Hey, what's up? I'm starting a new reading vlog. If just on my last vlog, you know that I just finished that one and I'm starting this one. So it's Sunday, October 22nd. It's 8:11 p.m. It's 8. Okay. If it will focus. Yeah. So I just got home. I just got home at 8 p.m. Who am I? But basically, where is it? Let me tell you guys what happened. Okay, so me and my friend Carleni, the only person I hang out with. We went to the Bronx Zoo. They have like this pumpkin nights event. It was basically just like carved pumpkins to look like different animals. But yeah, it was interesting. It was mainly like kid focused. And the little like path thing wasn't that long, so it was over pretty quickly. Like we got in like at 6 and we left at like 6:40 around there. It wasn't long at all. And the thing is that my friend, she had Carleni, what was I saying? Okay, so let's start off at the beginning. So Carleni, she has like season passes for the zoo. So we were gonna go, the plan was to go like from 4 to 6 into the zoo, like walk around a bit and then go to the pumpkin event, right? We get there, right? And then they're like, well, first I'll be eat at McDonald's and then we go to the zoo. And then they're like, oh, the only way to get in is if you're part of this event that's going on, and we weren't part of that event. So we had like 2 hours to kill. I was freezing because this is how I check if it's cold outside, is I touch my window, and if it feels cold, I'm like, okay, it's cold outside. I did that, didn't feel cold. It felt like pretty like warm to the touch. So I was like, oh, I guess it's like warmish. So I had a t-shirt on and just like an open sweater, and I took this one with me, my Sanderson Witch Museum sweater with me in a tote bag. I was like, just in case, because I knew the event's gonna start at night, so it gets colder at night. I was cold from like the beginning. And so in McDonald's I changed into this sweater. I took off the other sweater, put on this one. I had a short sleeve shirt underneath this. That wasn't enough. Since we had 2 hours to kill, we ended up going to the mall, and then we went into Old Navy and I got a long sleeve shirt. So I ended up changing, put the long sleeve shirt, put my t-shirt back on, and put this on. And then I also bought this hat because it was so cold. It hasn't been like this cold yet in New York, so it was a bit of a shock to me, even though it's, you know, the end of October. I'm like, t-shirt and just like a little sweater, that's fine. Yeah, it wasn't fine, especially because I get like, I start sweating like really easily. I'm TMI, sorry, but I start sweating a little bit really easily. So I was like, I'll be fine. I was not. I was so cold. Anyways, and that's the events that happened today. In this vlog, I'm gonna be reading Kingdom of the Feared. I'm already a bit into it. I'm actually somewhere in chapter 4. I was reading on my Kindle. I read a good amount, not a good amount. I've read a teensy bit today, and then that was like on the bus going to the zoo. So I haven't updated my bookmark, but I'm somewhere in chapter 4. I'm interested to see like where things are gonna go from here. It is hard to talk about without spoiling anything because it's the 3rd book in a trilogy. I'm interested to see like what's gonna happen. I know a lot of people talk about how Emily is like dumb in this book, and like something's happening right now, and I'm like, I wonder if that's why people are saying like, is she dumb? So yeah, I'm excited to get more into this, and It's already been a little bit spicy, you know. But I'm excited to see like what plot wise what happens, spicy what happens. So that's what we're gonna be reading this vlog. So yeah, that's the update I have for right now. I'm gonna go take a shower, take off this makeup, and get into cozy PJs. So that's what's gonna happen now. Talk to you guys again later. Hey, what's up? Okay, I don't remember the last time I updated this vlog. I kind of feel like it was the intro to this vlog, so oops. Anyways, it's Halloween today. Happy Halloween. Happy belated Halloween, because it's gonna be posted I do not know when. But meet Burnout, and I'm gonna be having a chill Halloween day today. I went on a walk this morning, listened to the latest episode of the Harud Tenorino's podcast. Was a good walk. It was a good podcast episode. I'm loving just like listening to that podcast when I do my walks. Anyways, like I said, it is Halloween. It's 3:53 p.m. now. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be having a chill Halloween night. The plans are at some point today to read Things by Sarah Anderson. I attempted to read this like 2 Halloweens ago, but I got the ebook from Libby 2 years ago, and then when I tried to read it, I realized that it was in German, and I don't speak German, so I couldn't read it. So now I have a physical copy that's in English, so I'm gonna be reading this today. Yeah, also I'm not going out or anything for Halloween. Like I said, I'm having a chill Halloween night, like right here in my home. But I did do my makeup to look like Catherine Parr from Six the Musical. Just, you know, blue eyeshadow, whatever. I didn't do my actual face because I've been breaking out recently, and I didn't want to put anything on my face. And then I did like a nude lip, because that's Kathy Parr's makeup look in Six the Musical. And then I did a low pony, because that's like her like look currently. Most of the actresses that play Catherine Parr have been having like a low pony. They have like a braid too, but I wasn't gonna do all of that. So this is my look, and I have my Six the Musical shirt, and I'm the blue one, Catherine Parr. But gonna read this a little bit later tonight. Might watch a spooky movie maybe later tonight. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But that's the update I have for you guys. You're a disgrace. Worships. Oh Jesus. Hey, what's up? So it's Thursday, November 2nd, 1:23 p.m. Basically, okay, the last thing I spoke to you about was on Halloween, about Fangs by Sarah Anderson. I read it. It was a fun time. Gave it 4 stars. Loved it. I don't know, I just didn't want to give it 5 stars for some reason. I don't know. 4 stars. When it comes to Kingdom of the Feared, I'm not sure what page am I on. Okay, so when it comes to Kingdom of the Feared, I'm currently on page 189. I'm on chapter 14, and I'm putting a pause on this for the time being. I'm enjoying it, but I'm putting a pause on this just because October is over and I don't want to be like in this vibe currently. I might like pick it up, not sure when, but I'm gonna put a miniature pause on this for the time being. So there's that. So the end of Halloween and yesterday, anxiety really bad. I'm not gonna get too much into detail, but it was bad. Especially yesterday. So I just want to be in like cozy fun vibes for the time being. So today I went to Target. I bought some tea, some herbal teas, in the hopes that might help me as well with my anxiety, because it's been bad. So yeah, so I got some teas and I bought a book. I bought 3 Holidays and a Wedding. This is by 2 authors, like joined forces to write this book, by Uzma Jalaluddin and Marissa Stapley. I'm super excited to get into this. I think because it takes place like leading up to Christmas, I think I'm gonna read it in December, just because I don't it starts off December 20th. So also it takes place in the past. It takes place in 2000, the year 2000, going in 2001. Oh wow, what a year. It just hit me. But yeah, it takes place in the year 2000. So it just so happened that year, Christmas, Hanukkah, and Ramadan, I believe is how you pronounce it. Ramadan, yeah. They all happened in that year. They all happened to take place at the same time. So that's the 3 holidays we're gonna be focused on in this book, and then it's gonna be a wedding for one of the characters. I just picked this up. I think I'm just gonna read you guys the synopsis. Okay, no, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna explain a little bit about what I know it's about. Okay, so basically there's these 2 girlies, right? They're on a plane, they're sitting next to each other. They hit turbulence. They're going to Toronto. I think it's from Colorado to Toronto in Canada. And they hit some turbulence. They're freaking out. They're like, oh my god, we're gonna die. So they start like spilling their secrets to each other, which gives Can You Keep a Secret by Sophie Kinsella vibes. So yeah, so they start spilling secrets to each other. One of the girlies, her boyfriend is like sitting 2 rows behind her, and he hears all of the different like confessions that she says. I don't know what they are, but I'm sure they're gonna be like crazy. So then I think they had to make like an emergency landing. I'm gonna assume it's an emergency landing. Yes, I was right, it's an emergency landing. So our girlie is Anna. I think it's Miriam. Hold on, there's a lot of, yeah. I'm not sure where they land, but yeah, they don't land in Toronto. They had to do an emergency landing. They end up somewhere. And it says, oh, and then it's also Miriam's thing. I don't know, one of their sisters' entire bridal party is snowbound at the quirky Snow Falls Inn in a picture perfect town where fate has Anna's actor crush filming a holiday romance. As Miriam finds the courage to open her heart to Soph, and Anna feels the magic of being snowbound with an unexpected new love, both women soon realize there's no place to rather be for the holidays. So yeah, and then Anna, is it? She has like a boyfriend, and they were all meant to go to her boyfriend's rich family's house. But yeah, a little bit of romance, a lot of holiday vibes, so I'm excited to get to this. Harley Fortune said, combines two budding romances, a massive snowstorm, unlikely friends, meddling family members, and one magical small town for the most festive book you'll read this year. And then Lily Chu said, will delight readers seeking to lose themselves in the romance and magic of the season, a new festive classic. So yeah, I'm excited to get to this. Like I said, I think I'm gonna wait for December to read, even though I'm really excited to get to it. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I bought at Target. Sorry that took so freaking long. Okay, so for this vlog, I think I'm gonna hop into the Burnout by Sophie Kinsella. If you guys haven't seen my last vlog, I talked about how I'm not sure if I have outgrown Sophie Kinsella books. So here's to hoping that this one is better than the last few I've read by her. So basically we have, we have Sasha. She's burnt out from work. So she goes to when she was little, her family used to go to like this resort. She goes there to like chill out, right? And then it's their off season, so the only other person that's there is this dude, which I forgot, I don't know what his name is, Finn. That's the only person there. They don't vibe with each other at first, but then they start getting messages in the sand, and they try to figure out like what these messages are about. So yeah, I think I'm gonna hop into this now. Probably not like in a little bit. I'm hungry, so I'm probably gonna eat and then hop into this. But yeah, here's to hoping that I like this better than I liked her last few books. Wish me luck. Hey, I decided to do an update because I haven't updated and I feel like forever this vlog. So it's Tuesday, November 14th. It's 3:02 p.m. If you can hear something in the background, I'll explain in a second. Okay, yeah, I wanted to update the vlog. I haven't updated the vlog in a while. So I don't know if I already said I was gonna start reading the Burnout, but I'm reading the Burnout with Sophie Kinsella. I'm really hoping that this is one book that I really like, because the last few books that she's released have been misses. I think I have a Sophie Kinsella playlist of all my videos that I've done about Sophie Kinsella, so I'll link it up here. If I don't have a playlist, then I'll make one and I'll link it up here. Anyways, I'm currently on page 160, chapter 11. I'll say so far I've LOL'd out loud a few times, so that's good. Very interested to see like how things play out, just because I think I did tell you guys what the premise is about in the last clip. Hopefully I did. So the thing is that, like I said, I'm on page 160 and we're now just getting to the part where Sasha and Finn are receiving the notes, the secret notes on the beach. But yeah, and 160 pages, and it took that long to get to that point. It also took a while to get to the point where they're like interacting with each other. Like they unofficially met earlier on in the book, but they only had like one interaction. Now is where they're having more interactions with each other, and I'm like, that took a minute. So there's that. But from the beginning, I found this like hilarious. There are things that had been like relatable with the whole burnout situation, and I feel so bad for Sasha. Like they mistreat her at work, and then they're like, I don't understand why she had a mental breakdown. Like, bro. So
basically, yeah, they're overworking her. She's doing like four different people's jobs. It was first three people. She was doing her job plus two other people's, and then somebody else quit, and then they're like, oh, we're gonna need you to like step up and take on some of her roles. And that's when she was like, what? She was like, no. But yeah, she had a mental breakdown, and now she's at this resort that she used to go to when she was a child, but it's nothing like it was when she was a child. It is in shambles in every which way of the word. I do like the people who work in the resort. They're quirky, all of them, and I love it. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm hoping, I did hear somebody say that the romance is not like a big part of the story, so I'm taking that into consideration. And it has been a bit obvious because, like I said, Finn hasn't been part of the book up until this point, and I'm 160 pages in. Like, he was in it, he was in one scene like earlier on in the book, like I said, but then now this is where Sasha and Finn are actually having interactions with each other. Yeah. And oh, Finn, I am so interested to know exactly what happened, because he is at the resort as well for certain reasons, and we have some explanation, some inkling of what it is, but I want like the full story about what happened. So I'm intrigued to get to like figure that out as well. But yeah, I'm enjoying this so far, and I'm hoping it continues to get better, and that this is a hit for me, because like I said, Sophie Kinsella has been giving a few misses for me the last few years. So yeah, anyways, so this is so, when I said if you hear something in the background, I'll explain in a minute. This is what I'm doing now. Okay, so I decided to do some reading now because I am watching, so 3 days ago there was a live stream of the crew of basically it says crew sets up Rockefeller Center Christmas tree in New York. So I'm just watching this as like background noise pretty much while I read some of the Burnout. And it's interesting to see like how they put up a really big tree. So yeah, I'm gonna be like listening slash watching this and getting more into the Burnout. So let's get into that.
hopefully this doesn't tip over. Okay, so it's Tuesday, November 21st. It's 2:57 p.m. And I'm chilling in bed because I don't know, I had a headache earlier and I just wanted to chill in bed, so that's what we're doing today. Anyways, okay, so the Burnout. I'm on page 230, chapter 16. I'm still liking this so far, and what I would say is that if Sasha and Finn don't create a romance in this book, won't be mad about it, just because they both have like a lot of healing to do, like mentally, because they're both burnt out from their jobs. I feel like if it's just like them becoming friends and figuring things out in their own individual personal lives, I feel like it would be very like realistic to like life in general and relatable, so wouldn't be mad about it. But I feel like it's gonna start heading towards that way now, maybe because something that happened. Won't get into it because I don't want to spoil anything, but yeah, but if it doesn't like lead to a romance, wouldn't be mad about it. I mean, I'm already 230 pages in, but a little bit more than halfway into it, and they're just developing a friendship at this point, which, like I said, not mad about it. But yeah, they've started getting the messages on the beach. I'm intrigued to know who is leaving these messages on the beach and why, and what becomes of it. Yes, so my hopes and dreams for this book is to still finish this by tomorrow Wednesday night, because I want to start reading Nick and Noel's Christmas playlist on Thanksgiving Day. So I need to finish this by tomorrow night. Like I said, I have a little bit more than halfway, a little bit more than half to finish, so, or a little less than half, whatever. I have a good amount left. So I'm hoping that I can accomplish that. I'm gonna find some reading sprints right now so I can get a little bit more into this now. And okay, my goal for today is to get to at least page 302. Yeah, at the least 302. So we'll see if I accomplish that. Wish me luck. Okay, here's the situation. I'm home alone, so I can film in the kitchen. So last night I read only a few pages of the Burnout. I got distracted and didn't continue reading, so I didn't make it to the goal that I had for yesterday. So I don't know what's gonna happen today. And right now I had to bake a pumpkin pie for Thanksgiving tomorrow. So that's where we at. So you gotta bake. So I don't really have much to say about the book because I only read a few pages. Yeah, and I had to like get this going because I had to finish this before my mom gets home from work, because she's gonna be like doing some prep for Thanksgiving for tomorrow. So I need to do this before she gets home, you know. So I think now we're gonna go into B-roll of baking a pumpkin pie. So let's do it.
book says. I got on my pants.
Okay, so the pie is baking and I'm now reading in my room while that bakes. And Sasha is about to tell Finn something and I'm scared as to what he's gonna say. So I was like, you know what, since I'm a little bit nervous about what's about to happen, let's film my reaction. That was my heating pad going off. Oh my god. Okay, it was not as awkward as I thought it was gonna be, but it was awkward. So that's my reaction. Okay, I have 10 minutes left before the pie is done. So I don't know, I'm gonna keep reading right this moment. But I'll keep you guys updated and see if I can finish all of this today. I also had to clean my room. We'll see what happens. Hey, what's up? So I wanted to finish off this vlog because I feel like it's been long enough. It's Thursday, November 23rd, 10:45 a.m. I need to be quick about this. Okay, so last night at like 12:30ish, probably 12:40 a.m. I finished The Burnout by Sophie Kinsella. I think I'm giving this a 4-star. Maybe it's closer to like a 3.75, but a 4-star. Okay, so I did enjoy it. But didn't give 5-star vibes. But compared to like the books that Sophie Kinsella has come out with recently, her last few books, I haven't liked too much. So compared to that, this was great. But still not 5-star vibes. I did like some of the I'm trying to talk about this without spoiling anything. I did like that things weren't rushed when it came to Sasha and Finn both being burnt out. Things weren't like fixed like quickly.
because in life things aren't fixed quickly, you know. So I did enjoy that. I liked both their characters. There was one thing that Sasha did that I feel like was glossed over by Finn, and I'm like, he's not gonna like question that. And that was like towards the end when he found out about that. So I'm like, he's not gonna question it. Like, I would question it, I don't know. But yeah, I thought it was I thought it was really funny. It was fun. I think I said this before, like the romance is not the biggest part of this, which I actually did not mind, just because I did enjoy that it was mainly focused on both Sasha and Finn trying to pretty much get their lives together. Not get their lives together, but like fix their mental health pretty much. And especially Sasha learn how to have a better work-life balance and all of that. So I thought a lot of things about this was relatable, and yeah, I think I touched on mental health really well, mental health when it comes to like work related things. But again, some of the things that were like fixed in the end, I will say things weren't fixed overnight, but some of the things realistically I feel like wouldn't happen in real life. And by that I mean something that happened with Sasha's job. I don't want to dive too much into it because I don't want to spoil anything, but like, yeah, there were certain aspects where like realistically I'm like, that's very relatable and realistic, but then other things where I'm like, I don't think that's very realistic. But I feel like it was like a good balance, and I feel like yeah, if you're like burnt out and you're like overworked and things, I feel like it gives you like what you call it, like it makes you feel like you're not alone, and that certain things aren't okay, and that you should speak up, and if you are experiencing these things in the workplace, that you should speak up and try and get things fixed. And if not, like in Sasha's case, she was like, I'm gonna go, you know. Hope that makes sense. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. There was some really funny aspects to it. I liked both of the main characters, Sasha and Finn. And yeah, I'm glad that, because my last Sophie Kinsella like read, oh, I will say also I loved the different employees of the Ralston where Sasha and Finn were staying. They were all characters. They were fun. So I enjoyed them. Oh, what I was saying before, it was that the last book I read by Sophie Kinsella was The Party Crasher, and then the one before that was Love Your Life. And both of them I was like, well, Love Your Life I did not like at all, and then The Party Crasher, it was just okay. So I was like, when I read The Party Crasher, I was like, if I named the video Have I Outgrown Sophie Kinsella Books? And I think this has given me some hope that maybe I have not, and that we still got it, and there are some that there will be more books by her that I will enjoy. And yeah, so I'm glad that this redeemed Miss Kinsella, and that I will continue to buy her books and read them. So yeah, anyways, if you've read this book, let me know down below what you thought about it. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, you know, and if you like, you can subscribe to become a member of a little family here on Yari Hearts Books, and I'll catch you guys here next time. Bye.